another trade recap for today. So today's June 2nd. Going into today, we had kind of some stacked lows right here on NQ and pretty much the same thing on ES. I am still worried about this daily gap we have right here. That is the only daily gap that I saw in the morning. I didn't really check again. But yeah, so we could have went lower, could have not have, but obviously all-time highs been pumping all-time highs pretty much every single day recently, so I am bullish. Coming into the day, we did have this 4 hour gap right here. NQ did end up inversing it before market open, and then ES was kind of diddling within it. But we did have a bunch of these hourly, so we had 1, 2, 3, even 4 hourlies here, 1, 2, 3 on there, on ES. And both pairs opened up. Didn't really do much, yeah, we opened up here, went lower, tapped into 1, 2, 3 hourly. So we had the PO3, and that's why I took it. And then we had this 5-minute inversion. I went break even here because that was the most recent high I've seen. And to the left of us, we have 1, 2, we have a bunch of hourlies as well. So I don't have like an untapped hourly to really target. So that was the tough thing. Going long was harder because we had a bunch of gaps that we needed to inverse or just fight through. So I tried to risk 200. I realized that I just thought at the time, like if we went down here to where my stop loss, I did end up putting it, which was about 165. I didn't really feel like moving it down here just for the reason that if we went all the way back down here, we were end up going to be going lower that day because this wasn't the PO3 I was looking for, but it was the PO3. It was just unfortunate because we did go break even, but popped up, hit the break even line. I went break even, and then all in about 30 seconds, yeah, looks like we came back and just in about a couple seconds tapped me out and then went higher barely. We did open up a 15-minute gap, but I was pretty certain that was above my entry, and then we ended up just going lower, or maybe it wasn't even during the trade. Either way, kind of sucks. Just went lower one more time before going higher, but again, we were gonna fight through these hourlies. It wasn't really my favorite trade. Like I'd probably rate this a B plus, just because, again, you have to go through these hourlies to the left, which is going to be more difficult. ES was still at the time was inside of this hourly, and we didn't have the same PO3 before. We did have an SMT here, which was nice. ES pre-market tapped into these hourlies, and then we had an SMT at these lows, so that does make the trade a little bit better, maybe a minus. The only issue I would have is the targets. There just wasn't anything good to target unless you held till all-time highs or found something within here that possibly looked good, like maybe that, or I don't even know, this up here. But yeah, so that was the trade. Say B plus. I'd probably take it again. Take it every time. I wish I could have risked more, but again, I just didn't like fighting against these, and I was fine risking or trying to make 165 times 5, so whatever that is. But yeah, that was it.